G'day, it's Jay from Hairstyles by Jay. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this fishtail updo. It's super easy, really quick and really effective for a really big voluminous bun.
Okay, so the first thing you're wanting to do is section off the front of the hair. So you're wanting to go from the top all the way to the ears on both sides and just put a clip in them and put them away for the moment. So now we're going to be teasing this crown area. So I've just gone through and teased all the way to around the whole crown and just been smoothing it out. So to smooth that, I normally use a light spray. I'll leave all the products I use in the description box below. But you just want to just give it a little bit of a brush so that you don't have any flyaways. And then now I'm going to be making the bump. So I'm just grabbing the left and right side and twisting them both into the middle and just securing with a bobby pin. And then what I'm doing is pulling just little bits of hair out. It's better to pull tinier bits and build up than just grabbing one piece and pulling it really hard, as it's a lot harder to hide. Okay, so the next part is making the actual fishtail. So you're wanting to just add a little bit of spray to make sure there's no flyaways. And just start doing a braided in fishtail. If you don't know how to do a fishtail, I have a whole other video on this that I recommend watching first. I'll put the link in the description box below. So you're wanting to braid and include the hair that came from the top, but leaving a bit of a section on the left for you to make another fishtail with. You can make this fishtail as large or as small as you want. You could either have the fishtail come in and only go to halfway so that both fishtails are equal size, or you could do what I did and have one big fishtail and one small fishtail. Okay, so now we've got the two fishtails. We're going to twist the bigger fishtail around itself and secure with a few bobby pins. Then what we want to do is grab the other fishtail and see where it goes well. For me, it goes well at the bottom, and so I'm just going to put it in place, separate it a bit, and then I'm going to topsy tail it through. So topsy tails is going to help it be a bit more secure. I always add a bobby pin with the topsy tail, but that just really helps it weave in and look a bit more seamless. So once you get the bun looking to how you like it, we're going to jump across to the side. So for this style, because I'm doing a fishtail into the braid, into the bun, I'm making a side part. You don't have to do a side part, but this is just what I'm doing. What you're wanting to do is curl the hair. Because this mannequin is synthetic, I did a very low heat, but you're looking at sticking around 150 to 200 and holding it for about 10 seconds. Now you want to let these curls cool for just a few minutes and then give them a little brush through. Now there's no exact science to how to put these pieces in, it's just wherever they kind of flow. It may take a few attempts to find the right spot, but once you do, it'll look stunning. And you just want to repeat this step for all the pieces of hair. Now I'm wanting to leave a little bit of hair at the front. Now leave only a tiny bit if you just want to frame the face, but I'm also adding pieces that I'm going to weave through, and they're going to come all the way around the neck to join in with the bun. So you can add as little or as much hair at the front as you want. It's a lot easier to add hair in than it is to pull hair out once an updo is already made. So now what I'm going to be doing is just prepping the hair for the fishtail. So I'm not wanting the fishtail to sit directly on the head, so I'm just giving a very light tease and then a little bit of a spray. Make sure that you don't use a too strong of a hold spray, as it's going to make it really hard to fishtail. And you're just wanting to comb that through until it's nice and soft on top. And then you just want to begin fishtailing. So we're doing the exact type of fishtail as we did for the bun, but I'm going to be leaving out a bit more hair out the front that I'm going to sweep over that fishtail at the end. This is an optional step. So once you've gone through and fishtailed the hair, you're wanting to give it a little bit of a spray to help with that frizz, and then just pulling little pieces out. And you just want to do this all the way along. The more you pull it, the more softer it will look and larger, and the less you pull it, the more tight and more structured it will look. So really depending on how you want your style to end up. So once I'm happy with it, I go and put it all the way on top of the bun, and then I'm going to topsy tail it through to really secure it well. And just add a bobby pin for extra security. So the next part is really just how you want the end style to look. I've got a lot of pieces hanging out that I will tuck in. I'm wanting that more softer look, so I will be leaving a lot of little pieces of hair out. This is completely optional. You can tuck all the hair in if you like, or you can leave a little bit out. So it's completely up to you, and you can really change how this style looks with these last few steps. Okay, so we're going to start doing these side pieces. So what I just do is I grab the hair at the front and I separate them into small pieces, and I just topsy tail them through. And then for the other side, what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing a little bit of a sweep with that top section of that hair and just pinning it in place. And then I'm doing the same with the bottom section, but weaving it just a little bit higher so it goes over the top of the other one. And so I've just played around, pulled a little pieces of hair out, but this is the end style. Really easy, barely have to use any heat. It's a really beautiful style for that more softer look. And yeah, you can really change the style up depending on how much hair you leave out, how big you do the fishtail, if you use extensions or not. So it's a really versatile style.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like these curls, click the link in the description box below or at the end of this video. Thanks, bye!